Top of the morning, people, or afternoon. What's happening? Alright, I guess I should look up to the camera so my eyes look like it's open. See the phone is so, and I'm always looking down like this, so it look like say my eyes closed. You know. So I'm gonna look into the camera instead of looking at myself. Cause I'm in a watch mode. Not even myself. So, alright, I'm looking at the camera, so my eyes should look open. Alright. Anyway, enough preamble. So what sparked this? Not much, just saying. Good Sunday, greeting. Yesterday, I was going through the Bible and I had an idea to post that scripture about um devil fall like lightning based on the effect I used on a previous video. That scripture came to mind, and it was starting to be prepared before I see any local music video, any video of any kind. So it's not really a response to anything. All right, now I also see a video today about this guy who analyzed body language, saying President Obama looked like he's suffering from dementia, like Joe Biden, which to me wouldn't be a surprise because all of them drink the same Kool-Aid. So seeing that way, I probably that's how them replace them people, them age them out or something, I don't know. But and then now, as I approach my age, I'm 46 or 47, I'm not sure, I don't keep track. I look and think, say, I wonder if that happened to me, even my young age, because I've in the past taken medication, for alleged mental issues, that when I take those medication, instantly I start to tremble, my hands get shaky, even my whole body, apart from the shakiness in your hand, your whole body feel like it have a slight tremor. I can't really describe it. Kind of feel like when the weather is cold or chilly. Yeah, so apart from making shaky, it also make a stammer. So anytime I get those medication, right when I start to stammer or stutter more, which is something I naturally do, which is a funny story because I taught myself how to do it. I never used to stammer, and I do some one time I do music only when I talk, strangely enough. But I was a child and this TV series Oliver Large come on TV, and they had this episode where him go jail. I saw, and them saying look down some cat and right here and so he's in jail because him a kill, because him drive reckless and I kill cat and dog and all kind of something, and him kill enough of them, right? So like 10, 15, 20 minutes, know how much. So at first, the man in the jail bad him up, or this individual man, and then now when the police come to the cell and say, "Our next one just dead enough," indicating that a cat or dog that him run over just died. This man who did that bad him up start get like tremble or fear away. So when Oliver realized say the man fear him because him thinks he might kill actual people, him start to act bad night and go on night, So when him start to act bad now, the man start to stammer. And I found it so hilarious that I kept doing it over to my friend, and I kept repeating and kept practicing until I couldn't stop. Actually teach myself how to stammer. And then when the more I stop, I couldn't stop. So I guess habits are easy to make or hard to break or something. Yeah, so that's how I actually started stammer. And then I don't really stammer to that. Sometimes when I'm angry or when I'm nervous, or sometimes when I'm thinking too much, like my brain gone a million miles away from what I'm saying, like I'm saying something, but my brain is thinking on something far down along the same train of thought, and I sort of, I guess, prioritize more of my limited AI brain processing power to the research of what I'm saying into actually speaking. So I have to remind myself, say, hey, alright, divert some of the see people back to your mouth so you can talk and stop stammer. So that happens sometime. But when I get those medication instantly, and I'm aware of it, say it's the medication causing it, and no matter how I try to talk slow, it just I don't know. And in addition to that, those medication make me forgetful, as in, and it actually limits your brain power. So I think it's just medication to just dumb me down, because when I'm on those medication and I'm trying to think, it seemed like a chore. Thinking seemed hard. You have to work. It feel like I get tired and I stress by thinking, and even reading make your eyes blurry, so you can't really read. So I don't really believe in those things, because in the days of Jesus' days, there was no mental illness. Everything was either you're sane or you're possessed by some devils or some demon. Nobody ever brought anybody to like Jesus and say, yo, this person, I'm kind of a mental, and then Jesus, alright, I will heal you of this mental. No, it's demons and devils. I think what science does is find a way to explain away devil, is to hide the devil's trace from the world, and to hide God from the world. That's what science is done. That's what I think science is. And I will tell you why too. Because the man Sigmund Freud, who came up with psychology, the father of modern psychology, Sigmund Freud, and this is something that can be researched, right? Or you can even see it on Candace Owens, because she did a piece on it, which I highlighted to show my family and them stuff, because for obvious reasons. Sigmund Freud invented psychology because some of his rich friends and wealthy people in high society were molesting their daughters, boys or children. I think it was mostly daughters. And when they brought the daughters to him, and he found out that that was happening, in order to really cover it up, he started to create this thing of psychoanalysis, and start to tell them that no, you are imagining that your father is touching you because you have weird sexual feelings for your father. So because you have these sexual feelings for your father, you're actually imagining these things and not happening, because they were molesting them from they were children. So when they get older and start to affect them tell them say it's the imagination. And this is what Sigmund Freud does, and he created psychoanalysis, which is a way of explaining away pedophilia and rape and all kind of atrocious things. So psychology, what do they call psychology, was invented to explain away pedophilia, lies and satanic. So anything that is rooted in lies, anything that was created to hide evil cannot be good. Even with the best intentions of the most moral and noble people today, it cannot be good. Right? So that is what psychoanalysis is, and all these medication only dumb it down and make it stupid. So that's the reason why I don't like that. And two, there's no amount of medication that can fix a person's brain. It only puts you in a sort of zombie state that limits your brain activity so that you don't think too much. And people say, hey, Mark, man, that medication, I'm cool now. He's cool because the brain capacity is limited in thought, because thinking become mature. So, and apart from that, it have things that stabilize your mood and put you in a theta state, lower your brain frequency, and things of that nature. So the devil can even use you more, So that's what I think psychology is. So I will never take any kind of meds or anything like that. Yes, and it's because of, I think, bad mind really. Because the first time I took medication, in fact the first time anything happened like that, I was going through a phase where I was withdrawing from fake people and trying to figure out life and what I want to do with my life. And it's hard to think in the house surrounded by these walls. So I said, no, I'm just go out and take some fresh air and get inspiration, because how else can you get inspiration other than observing people? And I wasn't thinking music or anything. I was just thinking I want to start a business, whether I sell something online, I want to create a product to address a need that people have. So in order to see what I can sell people, I'm just going to observe people day to day and try to come up with something or find a product that will help me. These days you have apps where you can search and find myself on TikTok and just sell that. But I was trying to be original. So because I was doing that now, I was going to the mall, where I guess chill in the food court or chill somewhere where I could sit, like on like a little sidewalk curb under some shade or something. I used to go to Ken's Wildflower and go on the roof and sit and just look down on people. Not because I'm high and mighty, but just to observe, and plus the air up there cooler because it's high altitude. So that was what I was doing. And I would encounter people with whom I try to distance myself because I'm a person when I cut off people, I cut off everybody. So because I encountered some bad mind people in the church where I used to go, I cut off everybody from the church. And it's not really because I think everybody is all bad too. Sometimes I just don't want people to ask me, why you want to not talk? Why so and so? So that's what I do. And that started from when I was as in my teen or 20 or something. So yeah. So it's not anything like I grow old and change. Like my mom when I say Omar, say change, you're like not the same Omar. Frankly, I think she's not the same mother. But she be like, my Omar would stay so back in the day. But I've been cutting off people from like those days. Cause I remember when in 1998 when I was going to the German school. I went to German automotive school in 97 in like I'm 97 cause I was training to be a car mechanic. Yeah, I'm learning a trade. So I went there and when I was at the German school, and I'm saying all this to show how I cut off some people from like back then. So basically I went to the German school. I do all this belong, so I'm just giving you the short length. Gone like the short version. Alright? No implication of anything. So I went to the German school in like 97, 98. The same year I got my license, driving my mom's dad's a charade. I never used to drive us. Sorry, I never used to drive to school, but I just used to go there. So, and over there, you of course meet people. So I had friends from school, and the German school is located on Maxfield Avenue, and you have people from all walks of life come. Me come from Portmore. Though when them asked where I come from, I was like, I'm from Brooklyn. Yeah, so trick people. Anyway, just joking. So I went there and meet people from all about Spain, Mountain View, whatever. A bunch of friends, some from even Portmore and like Brighton or wherever. And we had a nice little clique. It was some real people. And yeah, I'm trying to see that people who are mechanics or so, I'm trying to be like down to earth people, you know. And it was shit, and like they were doing stuff to us, and they were teaching us that we're at a state where cars will become futuristic, and no more will people call us grease monkey. They will call us automotive technicians, and we won't have some messy overall and them thing there. We'd be in like white coats, like say, like as lab technicians, and the place will be like very clean and it's not anything put in a road corner, and then they help us get the job with car dealers. So I was eating it all up. And so yeah. And then now what happened is there was a particular group of teachers. One particular teacher who was very stuck up, as in, even though he tell us that we won't be grease monkeys, he looked down on all of us, on all the youth them like said them are some little, rare like low life and grease monkey or like them uncivilized and can't really understand things and things of that nature. And then you had some principals who were some administrators, like two admins or so, two admin and like two teachers were. I don't know. I actually do recall, but that was happening. So every month or every week or every 2 weeks, I don't recall, they used to have like a meeting between the teachers and the students, or the person who represent the students. And everybody in the class picked me to represent the students because I was the only one who could put them in them place. As in, when them like use them big word and them stuff in class and try to insult them, I would always insult them back and stuff like that. And then be like that. So them say, Omar, I used to deal with them people. So them put me in charge, not really in charge, but as the person who represent the students in the meeting of that. So, and that's a streak what I have from like high school. Cause in high school I was somewhat the class clown too for like couple years, and you can go back and read my school reports. I was like the class clown. I used to love make fun of the teacher them and all kind of something. So when it come to like being a smart ass and insulting people, I'm kind of good at that, especially authority. So I had a problem with like authority from a small. Cause the first rap song I ever like was "Fuck the Police" by NWA. Sorry, I'm excuse my language. Cause my niece asked me what's my YouTube channel, so I'm now thinking of making kid friendly content. Well, all my stuff will be kid friendly, but as in no expletives. So we like go to meeting. So because of that, now certain teachers never like me, and so but there were some young teachers who like me, and so I mean who did not believe in a very, I mean who never have a problem I'm with me. So that was happening up there. So for my friends and them stuff and them so forth. And then now the year finished. I was having trouble to, as in I was allergic to like the dust or sinus. I had like sinus issues, and the school was dirty and messy, especially in the lab where we like do the welding. So we have some projects where we should make something at the end of the year, like we weld and make a candle stand, and we also make a toolkit, like a 3 layer or double layer toolkit that we should weld together. But because I had the sinus issues, when I was in the welding room, I used to sneeze a lot and get sick, and I wasn't smart enough to like discover dust pads or like stuff in those days. For like some reason, it never come to my mind. So my project would take long because I would always be sneezing and can't stay in it too long. So my toolkit at the end of the year wasn't finished, right? And it's something that you need to finish because you need it to like get your passing grade, and plus the school sell them. So we met the kids and the school sell them and make money for us, which is not really a bad thing because the school actually pay to come because it's a government thing. So they gave you a stipend. It wasn't any amount of large money. I think it was like about 500 or like 1,000 a week, probably like just basically a bus fare or something. Gave you a stipend to like come to school. So school finished now, summer holidays, and we have the lockers. My toolkit was in my locker, but when the new students come, they will take the locker. And my friend said I should take my stuff out of my locker because it will get stolen, and then I have to start from scratch again and lose the grade. So one day I go down there now to like collect my locker. I mean to like collect my toolkit, and I drive around to the back. I never want to walk so far with the thing because I guess I'm lazy. So I pick up my toolkit unfinished and put it in my car trunk or my mother car trunk and driving back out to the gate. You know, when I reach out to the gate now, apparently one of the teachers who never liked me saw that, you know, and then him run to the security guard and said, lock the gate, lock the gate, lock the gate, lock the gate, and them lock the gate. And said, come out to the car now, come out to the car, come out to the car, like some, like some SWAT or some local and police type thing. And I create excitement for my boss and me a thief and this, and them see me running back. I took out the toolkit them and all them stuff there, you know. And there were some students there because school wasn't fully on holiday yet, so everybody come out and I look. And I said the boy a thief on that point, and everybody I look at me like some kind of thief or something. And then I explained to him and said, look, this is my toolkit what I am making. See here, that's the only thing I took. My toolkit. And the reason why, because the new students will get the locker and I don't want my thing to be stolen, for the reason I said before. And when he realized that he falsely accused me and called the security guard and blocked the gate upon me and the whole school look upon me like me a thief or something, he just walk away and say, oh, you're lucky. And say, yo, him say, that really pissed me off. Him say, lucky, you like get with this time. Get with this time. That implies that I've been stealing all the while and that I'm a thief. So I said, no, what do you mean lucky I get with this time? Like I've been thieving. I said, I never steal anything here yet. I'm not a thief or anything. I never thief nothing. So you can't say I get with this time. I say, in fact, you owe me an apology because you falsely accuse me and lock the gate on me and create all kind of excitement. And then I'm not sorry, and then I'm not, you're wrong. You're trying to imply that I have a habit of I'm stealing. And then said, don't push your luck, And I said, no. But now take it to him and say, you up and met these people know say you're false, they accuse me and that you're wrong. I'm saying, you know what? In the office, no, in the office. And him and the other teacher them come, him and the three bad mind principal them or like the two admin them come and them call me in the office and them sit down in front of me, three of them, and look and say, well, that's it enough. You're out of the school now. Three of them sit down with like them hands full and like them a look on each other and then like thing, and like you know, and then them a look on each other and then them look at me and say, yeah, that's it. You're out of the school now. Can I help you now? Cause right. And then them is dead. So I said, oh, I get it. I said, this is the point now where I beg, right? This I said, yo, this is where I beg and say, yo, please let me in, and I'm sorry. And them just have smuggle, smuggle on them face and look on each other. And I said, well, you know what? I'm gonna suck on the mother, rate here, man, a bad man, I kind of rate here, cause that's who I thought I was then. So, um, in fact, I never said bad man. It was another word. In fact, I don't remember. Only thing actually sure about is that I tell them for certain mother and they were so shocked because that's not what them expect. Because I'm the prima and proper person who represent the students and for them and then things about this little person then can bullying and so forth. And then no and of course that's what they thought I was because even my friends at the school when I first come them said them things to me they stuck up because I just sit down by myself and I actually eat with knife and fork. So during lunchtime, I'm the other person who will use knife and fork. When I'm serving the food on the chair with the fork, everybody just use the fork alone. And I was just using, and then I wasn't trying to do anything. It like just felt comfortable to me. Because when I was trying to cut up things, I used the one fork. It did actually feel hard. So the fork is feel more natural. And there was a time when in the past it was, the like opposite was true. The knife and fork they feel like cumbersome. Anyway, so that happened. And I have my friends who have like a close bond with at the school, and I'm trying to be like good friends, real friends. Like we even see each other outside the school, and things of that nature. Like we I'm hang out and say it almost like just some school acquaintances, and because they were like my family, I would tell them about my other friends, like Portmore, like my friends like on the road where I live, and them stuff there. So yo, Raytarian, because I had this weird ideology that it would be good if all of my friends could hang out because these are my family here, my family from So I was like, that I'm kind of person who like for like just like to have people united. So that's what I was thinking. So anyway, I leave. I got tell them for suck my mother. I mean suck the mother. I'm gonna drive home for Halle Park Road now. I blast some loud music. Come brother, they put in some speaker and amps in the car. Them time they was like DMX or something, and I think I had the Flesh of Flesh album. His like first album. I saw. It's dark and I'm hell is hot. So I had that album and my driver now blast it. And apparently some police were behind me trying to pull me over, or like they were I guess them walk speed and go somewhere. But it was midday, there was no traffic, but I guess them couldn't really overtaking because cars were coming. And because I blast music, them blow the horn and behind me for like how long. And them I never even know. When time I finally look at the mirror and see, I pull over and them drive past Bex like them all, and I steer on the car like right here. So and then at the time when I saw that, I was wondering if the school called the police upon me and so, but that wasn't the case. They must drive past down, so fine. So I have my school friends then. I'm not sure because of people. Now I guess like I'm fast now to the end. And basically this party keep on the beach. Then time they used to have full loaded, champagnes in action, some party on the beach. There was this bunch of party called like I'm loaded. Fully loaded, reloaded, overloaded. Used to keep at Fort Clarence Beach in Hellshire, and it was being kept by Solid Agency, which is a management company for enough popular artists at the time. And this lady named Sharon Burke or Ray Terry, So everybody going that. So my school friend them I go, and my friend them who live near me. My friend them like my friend them who like my grew up with, and so I go. So I was glad because all of my friends them can really get to hang out and stuff. And added to that, part of the reason why I wanted my friends in the scheme to come, because a issue that happened where I went to a party in like a different scheme. That party was in near Cumberland or Newland, I must Independence City. Cause one of my friends did deal with this girl near Cumberland or Newland? Cumberland. The one that is near Independence City. There so. One of my friends had like a girlfriend there. You know? So we all go to that party. I know we are some, I won't say affluent, but we are some decent youth who like know for dress and them stuff there. And that's like a rougher part of town than like our scheme. It's like a more hardcore part, you know? And plus we're guests, so I guess we get special treatments in like addition to like looking more flashy and so. And we're in the party now, and because my friend there with the girl whose party it is, them welcome us and give us special treatments, you know, like carry inside and them all talk to her, you know. And apparently the guys who were their neighbors who like live in the scheme and see them every day never get the same kind of treatment. So them never either that or so. But for like some reason they know the two like we or you know. And then the outside just a chill upon the fence and we the inside out right here. And then no, one of my friends got in an argument with the birthday girl's sister. So my friend there with the birthday girl and a next friend of mine getting some argument with the birthday girl's sister on the like on the dance floor or something, which is the car porch. And by a strange coincidence, when the DJ pull up the tune or like when there was a pause in the song, I don't think there was like a DJ. There was a pause in the song. And at the moment when the song paused or so, I think, or either she shout, the girl tell my friend to go suck your mother. You go suck your mother right here, right? Now when that said, all the man them live in the scheme who hear that, them take it as like an opportunity for to attack my friend. Cause them don't like her already. So them say, why this? And then I'm starting to hear click, 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 which was knife or like I'm ratchet them, start a click. That's all I use here, like from here goes like straight on the fence to the end of the road. Yeah, click, 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 beer knife or flick or gun or whatever. I don't know. So my friend start run now, he make a body run, and that is like Independence City, you know. He make a body run, reach down to the end of the road. So yeah. Yeah, I still leave. Alright then, yeah. So that's my mother. So him start run now, and these youth are so devious. It's not like say him lick the girl or anything. The girl gets telling for sucking mother, argument between two people. But because they end up on the outside looking or like or whatever, then take it as like some reason to start rush my friend. So my friend take off, I'm running. So them a run and I chase him. And there's other people down the road, so them a shout out thief cause the more people hold him. And in Jamaica when I like thief, if somebody steals something, them a hold you and beat you and broke you up and limb you up and all kind of something, cutlass, whatever. You know? So them a chase him and a ball out thief so that people on the road will hold him. And then when them a run past people, so they're chasing him and I'm chasing them. Not really chasing them to really chase them because it's like a mob of people, like enough of them. But me I run by them and then like people would ask me I'm what a thief, and I said no man, I'm saying no, it's not a thief, I got over some girl thing. You know? So I had to be like talking to people so that them don't join the chase. So them I run and I shout out thief, me I run by them and I said no, I'm a thief. So yeah, so them I shout out thief. So it go on until them stop chasing. Whether them tired or whatever. But me still a chase him. And he's like at the time when time I run now, I'm reached from Independence to reach down to Passage Fort, which is near Mega Mart. That's how far the man I run, right? So when time I reach near Mega Mart now, he's like 100 meters in front of me. I like me shout him, hey! I not say the name, so I shout him and turn around and say me. While I'm say yo me, and turn around and see me and look and start run again. Like say him believes on me, or like say him one panic mode or flight or like fight or flight mode. I run gone. So me get fed up because me look how me need to lose my friend over some little jealous bad mind thing. I'm start get vexed and ratted because that's how me stay. Sometimes I get angry in like retrospect if I'm not angry in the moment. So I say no, go so. So when we reached passage 4 now, I had like a next friend who used to live on my road, but in the move, so him started to live near Megamart, which part would have run from Independence City. So and we are running and I cut through the scheme, so it's not like we are running on the road. So I said, I link, sorry, I almost said the name. I said, I'm going to link him and get something for go back up there and deal with them. So, I link him, but him say, never have nothing for him still, you know? That you were, we never know him to be any kind of, like, bad man shot or anything like that, you know? But we know same family, you know, them thing there and them have them sort of connections there and things of that nature, you know. So and it means to live on what we call back road or railway. So I think I link him and shame, but this is what I'm so them chase for railway. Me want go back up there. I'm so who? I say me one. I'm pretty sure. I say yeah, I want to go back up there and go like railway. So I say, yo, what you have? I say, yo, I'm not the right to know car and with people. I don't even actually, I recall what I'm saying. But the fact is, he never have anything to give me. I'm going to say, alright, give me a knife and a cutlass. And then give me. I'm saying, I go back up there. So, I take the cutlass, which is a machete. I'm going to push it in my pants. I like I have a knife in my waist. I'm going to walk back up there. I'm going to say, yo, I'm going to go up there and sneak up on somebody and start go like Zara upon them and start limb them up or team the crowd, but probably one or two who may catch her or something. Just have to catch one of them or two of them and just like limb them up or something. So like I go up there and I'm walking on the sidewalk in the shadows. I'm coming up or I'm stuff there. And it take my around 20-30 minutes or so. I don't know, but I reach back. But when I reach back, Mary said I'm gone. When I reached back, there was nobody to be found. And I hear them jumping on one van back a search field. So man say I'm devious. Him do the girl anything, two argument, all them here is a sucking mother. But because them bad mind and I care feelings, them jump in a one van back and I drive around and I search my friend. So at that point it was just me one up there with the cutlass and start getting vexed and all kind of thoughts run through my mind. I'm saying, you know what? I say I fear a fault. I said the girl fault because if she never do this and talk about Rachel Ray, this would happen. So I'm actually going in the house and say, yo, I go stop her up on Rachel Ray. And I went in the house. I'm going to the kitchen first and I took out the knife. I said, yeah. And she's like in the bedroom and I contemplate how I'm going to do it. And then we heard some car horn already and it was my brother come to pick me up. That's all. So, you know, that kind of good still card. It stopped me from like definitely being in jail card. The normal face is not like someone coming out of a mask. Someone definitely do that and probably kill her or go to jail or something. So, see my life right there so from like it, you know. So, when I reach back on the end stone, me and my friend, I chill up on the curb. Sleep on the sidewalk and the toy just start laugh. I said, yo, Bridget, you know, so I'm chasing down on right here, you know? So that's how close me and my friend is, that because the needle harm him, I go up there by myself with nothing but a cutlass and a knife to deal with whoever, you know? And it was a bunch of people. So fast forward now, you know, I'm determined that was never happen again. So I make it a point of view or a point of duty to like, so we must never run like thief again and run through life. So back then I add to my agenda of getting some weapons for me and my friend them. That was added to the agenda. So Bam now start with German school And I start to come in contact with friends who have those type of links, even though it's not something that we really discuss openly, you know. Um, cause I never want to just like I put people and say, yo, say rare me no. I wasn't into that cause I don't know who's who or who like I can't trust, but say rare I coulda, you know, feel more than sister good people, our family and friends and and like stuff like that, you know. And like them rate me and me rate them and stuff like nature. So like me say yo more to come where it's like I'm thinking I'm going to unite my family and like my crews, friend them on the road like my friend them from school and right here way. So reach now that I'm sure so we're at the party at the beach now. So my friend them ends up different place cause them don't really know each other, you know? And them come and them in circles and right here. So I'm all over the beach. And I was figuring so when time it done and it's time to go home now, then we can link up and say, yo, meet Ray, this is my family and so forth. But that never happened because apparently my friends from my ends and my avenue who I came with got jealous because I'm not hang out with them as much as I hang from Ray. Like my friend them from town, so and that was stunning because them be like carry feelings from a long time, but like me never know. Because when that was the same summer I got my license. So they were thinking that from I get my license, I start to go out and go town and now link them as much and all them stuff there. You know? But I was just in my eyes, yeah, my friend them and we hang out, but at the same time more for build a connection for like I'm unite my people and my like them know so this is what I mean and so and so. So that them do like care feelings for that. And then now I'm at the party and you know, I drink and I smoke and because I don't drink and smoke all the while because I used to want to drink and smoke on like weekends or like when time I go party and so forth. You know, and this is partly and that's cause I don't like feeling high. I like being in control and I don't really like to feel like float your tips your so I actually don't like feeling high even though I'm the weed song and drinking them stuff so cause I feel less of in control of my faculties so so they were saying that so look how Omar I'm going to drink and them watch me and pre me so I never know so when time to go I be your vibe and attitude and like I don't really mean to imply anything, So, um, so we drive home, and enough car pass, meaning enough car and bike I drive fast, cause I drive slow and easy. So I'm not drive fast or anything. I drive slow, and some bike man did a pass with nearby like, boom, 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 as you pass me, cause like I had like some bike crew and bike gang. So I start to pull over to the side of the road so that them can pass better cause them a pass close to me and I never like it. So I must have pull over and like one or two time the car must have touched like the left wheel go up on the soft shoulder and it get bumpy or so. So all that them I use and to see the Omar drink and drunk and all kind of something and this and that now. So now when we reach back home when I'm reach back home now, everything alright. The following day, would you believe that my friends go to my mother and tell them say I'm at the party smoking and drinking and them see me hang out with some people and me I move on erratic and like me nearly kill them off on the road when time I drive back, I go up on the soft shoulder and this and that kind of something and that you mustn't give me the car again and so forth. Yeah, them do that. So one in particular, and it hurt me the most because he was like, or to all my friend them, he was like the one who I was closest to, and it's him is, and he's the one who. He's the one who them chase. So My bad. So he's the one who them chase. And he's the one who me go back and risk my life for. And say me I gonna kill people because they made them make my friend dead. So when him do that, it hurt me. Like, so I must cut off everybody. Everybody must cut off. Even the girl them who I hang out with. Cause there was some girl that the scheme and some girl but the place cause we used to hang out and like check enough girl. Cut them off too. Everybody said want to right here because I don't them ask me why I'm not talk to them. Cause it hurt me that much that I don't want to talk about it because me get my license and them not get the benefit of the car as how them would imagine. Them would tell my mother this and act like say it's concerned when it's cause them not get the benefit of the car cause I carry them to the party and all them stuff there. And even when them are customers say yo like they're saying like this was supposed to be our run and rate away, you know. You finally get your license no one, you know, you go on about and check your train people and rate away, then to the lag one. When it's my genuine friend them from school, you know? Like not get some rate because we have like a bond in the sense how we get to know each other. We're like first we standoffish and appreciate each other. Like everybody have them assumptions and so and then them to say, you know, family and down to earth, them carry upon them ends and all them stuff them we down Spanish Town, we go Mountain View, but I'm used to hang off and you know and things of that nature. So because of that now, and I used to tell them about my friend them so much that they don't want to meet them. Them say, come on, meet tonight. Them say, me want to meet your friend them because the way you talk about them, they need to must some rare, you know. I mean to talk about them at school and rare because I say you're more, you know. So when them go at the party and them see them, you know, as in them might give them some looks, like them go back and say, yo, them you take, yeah, tonight you like, tonight you like after also, like basically, like I'm basically them I say, yo, I them post the cards if you think about like I'm sure the song I'm come to mind. Because my friend I'm give them some little deep some look because them jealous of them or call me hang out with them or rate here like so it just ruined the whole thing. And part of the reason why everything was because me the one them for like my friend I'm get them some type of a machine and things so them can defend themselves and things of that nature. So and everything I'm for like a good reason because if it happened earlier so and you know no because mono do the main thing because I'm in farm promise to think but do that unless it's a criminal thing where they must have go to jail or something. But everything I'm for the best. That is basically how me see it. And I cut them off everybody for like must have close to a year. I don't know how long, but it was a long I'm cut off. Like, you know, and even one time we'll get back and start talk together. Like start talk again. It wasn't really the same, you know? Until years after people migrate and come back and we see each other and talk good like yeah man rate here and things of that nature. You know? And even then it still never get back as close as how it was before them inform me. So I guess showing I guess like say all that if I say this is how me cut off people from long time. So it's not like say I am young now, I mean old now and cut off people. Where them say it's some cycle thing like like some cut off everybody because me change or so. From a small man cut off people. So back to the thing now, the cycle thing start. I'm at the mall now hanging out and I see some people who like church people who like supposedly cut off and them see me and like I guess walk past them or like me say, yeah man, hi, I guess pass. And they're shocked because that's not the greeting. They expect me to hold long talk and hug and say, hi, how you doing and so forth. But them man don't get that. So them start to say, is something wrong with Omar? Not anything wrong with them, you know. Not Omar cut them off. Because I don't greet them and hug them or talk or rate it. Omar must be mentally insane. Something wrong with Omar because Omar would never do this. So because me recognize bad mind or me decide to keep myself to myself, me sick in my head. So all this concern did I reach my family. So them I talk and say, yo, Omar, I move away. And so because I hang up by myself, one day I'm going up on the beach by myself now. Right? I'm not cutting myself on anything. I just went to the beach by myself. So when I went to the beach, my brother lived near the beach. So I went to the beach and just to gather some thoughts, come I try come up and try to, and at the time I had no friends because when I became a Christian, I stopped hanging out on church. Stop hanging out on the street and on the corner them or so, and everybody move and gone and do other things too. So all I had was church friends and work friends or like people from work and just go, I guess church activities. So when we cut off a church now, I have nobody to call a friend. It's just me alone, and I never even have a PlayStation or nothing at all. And I'm TV boring to me, you know. So me just hang out or just walk and go chill up a Ken's or, and I decided so I'm going to go to the beach and just chill out. So I had a little laptop, a little netbook, a little small tablet size laptop. And I had this wireless internet thing where you could pick up internet anywhere. So I'm going to go on the beach, sit on a bench and just browse the web, watch some YouTube and just chill and just like enjoy the scenery and things of that nature and try to get some ideas and some thoughts of like what I want to do with my life. Because at the time I wasn't really working and I was thinking that I need to do something, like come up with some business plan or something. Because I always wanted to work for myself. So I'm on the beach now chilling, doing all that, come out and wade my foot in the water and so forth. And I go to swim, I can sit in the shade with my laptop browsing the web. So now I had the idea, I said, my brother live near and it's Sunday, I wonder if I can stop by for some dinner. So I called him and said, yo, Ray, I'm close to you. I'm at the beach. You cook, I can come and link you with some food and go and chill. I said, where there? I said, yeah. I'm sorry. Stay there. Don't move, stay there, I'll come. So stay and he came. And when he came, a police was in the car. So he came with a police in the car. And then now, let me say, yo, we have some kind of concern about you. Your family saying you're right here, where you're acting strange, or right here, and that you're not, and that you're moving. I do actually, I'm recall what them say. So I say, yo, I'm perfect, good, nothing wrong with me, so and so. And I say, you know what? Them say them want to carry me go check me out. And I say, no man, I'll go. I will volunteer because this will prove that I'm alright and there's nothing wrong with me once and for all. So I volunteer and gotta go. So them carry me down to university to talk to this doctor, university hospital, to get psychoanalyzed or radiatory. So I talk to the doctor and them say, your family says so and so, say cut off everybody and so forth. And I explain, I say, look, when I was in the world doing music and so I used to drive up and down and have enough friends and check everybody. I'm in the world now, I don't have a bag of friends, I just go to church and work and come back home. Now me and them people followed, so I don't have anybody to check. I just home and I'm bored of everything to do, and at the same time I'm trying to come up with like a business plan. So I'm studying people and just looking at people and just like observe and try to gather my thoughts and just see what I want to do with my life. I'm so alright then, so and so. And I'm gonna bring up like this other thing now. Like them say that you're like them say watch down the mango tree. Them say watch the mango tree. Why you watch the tree for? I said my window is right by the tree. And my room always get dusty and I look on the bark of the tree, it gets full of beer dust, like cake on it. Like dust and everything cake on, and dust always coming into my room. So right where my window is, I'm cleaning there so that no dust will come in my room because I sort of have some sinus issues when I'm younger with dust and all them stuff, so I don't want the dust in my room. Basically everything them say of some kind of concern, I explain away logically. So when I don't know that is alright, then I hear you. But what if I tell this? What if I tell you say you're schizophrenic? What if I tell you so and so? and start all kind of big word and all kind of something. And it's from there that thing start. So from that I decided to have some contempt for my older brother, cause him bring I I feel says him introduced me to that coming at me with a police in the car that was unwarranted and so forth. And I'm not a person who, even though my favorite song was "Fuck the Police," not cause I hate police or anything. I just had a natural sort of aversion to any kind of authority. I just never like authority. I just like to do what me want to do and don't want nobody to tell me nothing. That is how I stay from, I just never like authority. I wasn't doing any crime or anything. I guess, and plus that song was like a different type of thing. So I guess I like it because my brother used to rap too. He, he used to call himself MC Two Groove and listen Kid and Play and Positive K and all kind of old school rap and Heavy D and this and Redman. No, it was freedom, but it was like what was a Positive K. What your man got to do? I got a man. I like that song, and my mom used to listen Heavy D when I get from the dude cross the road, and I don't know, but I never like rap them. But image rap and having a look around book them. The only thing I like was the Kid and Play movie, House Party and Class Act, but it never inspired me to start rap until I heard NWA for the police and hear them album, and that was starting for rap. So sad to say I was inspired by bad things and wrong things and so forth. So I don't hate the police, you know. So basically I did kind of have in contempt for that because of that nature. And during the same time, it's like police did take a set from me because at the time I wasn't working and I wanted some money. So I had this laptop that I was selling. My brother gave me this laptop what he get from so I said I'm gonna sell a laptop. So I went on this plaza near E-Services down by Brayton. Plaza down by E-Services, and I have it in my knapsack, brand new and so forth. Not really I'm brand new, but I go online and I figure it's worth around $35,000-$40,000. But I guess if I sell it for like 50 or 60 out here in like a store, but the amount I'm translating would have been 35 or 40,000 back in those days. So I guess I do it for buy it for like 25,000. I mean I work from long time, that would be some money what I'm gonna use like basically honestly I guess I want to buy some food on my like and stuff because I wasn't really working and I really too like the food and the house and them stuff there. So it I was really to start in the business just to like buy some food for a while until I find a work or something for my like. And so I'm there, I'm selling it, and the dude now so alright, himself must come back and check him like I'm later him say him will buy it and so. So him say like he's gonna get the money or rate away. And it was a far walk, it's like what more walk so him like give me a time period and I decided I just chill up on the plaza till then. Somebody chill up on the plaza, just observe. So maybe that make people say my thief or rate area. But this police see me now and grab me. So what I say, yo, I'm gonna do and start to jape me up not really jape me up, but like gird me up by my waist and grab my back and like I look at my bag. So the first thing the police do, him come to me and him take out some bullets. He had some bullets, like 3 or 4 bullets him give me. Or shots. Him take the bullet them and put the bullet in my pants pocket. And say, in my run, I'm gonna kill me because I have some bullet in my pocket. So him put the bullet in my pocket now. And start to question me and say, yo man, accelerate here way. And I'm out if I'm out in my papers feet. And I say no, I say it to him say it's a gift, from my brother who works so and so. He work at this company and rate area and he gave this to me. If I can check that, here's my ID and all them stuff there. And him say I can't say that because I don't have any kind of papers feet. So because I don't have any receipt feet, it might tell me say me can't sell my laptop. And then now he might ask me back for the boat them more and put them in my pocket. But because I don't trust police, I'm saying, you know what? But I get my principal and then bullet that and then I'm next thing be charged for some kind of crime or some kind of murder over the wall. So I had a book in the bag and I tear out a page out of the book and put it in my hand and used to take out the bullet and game. So it that from like, and it's not like say I don't like police, but the experience and so is not all bad, cause I have good experience with police. Sometimes there was a time when I can think of one. I was dropping my girlfriend to the airport, and it was late, so I was driving fast in her car. It was a old car, like a sort of beat up Nissan Sunny with a small 1300 engine. That's I'm relevant to this story. And the police then pulled me over on the road going to the airport, like before I reach Namamali road, like when you just pass downtown going down that way or something, or like close to Namamali side. Must near Rockport or whatever there's the name. So they pulled me over. I'm say officer, so and so we are go to the airport and Ray and she like might miss her flight, and plus she used to work. I don't know if you tell them where in work. I mean where she works. She used to work at Ministry of Justice or Ray. So I said, yo, can you just make her go to the airport and you give me a ticket when time I reach the airport? Because she can miss her flight. And I say, in fact, what would be good is if you could give her an escort so we can reach the airport faster. You know? If you could drive ahead of way and so we can reach the airport and then you can give me the ticket and them stuff there. Police laugh. Which you would understand why him would laugh is because that seemed something what is totally out of line why I'm cardo. But that's not why I'm laugh. Cause I actually expect him to laugh. But that's not why I'm laugh. Him laugh because him say I could do that. But him say me can keep up with him in that. So him point on the old car and say, yo, me can keep up with him because them time we just get them new car which was the Kingfish and Corolla them. And we just get the Kingfish car and there was two young police and them say them can't eat but we can keep up. So then that's like an ego thing. I'm gonna say, yo, mind check me pass, cause I say yo another car and the driver. I'm sure so me can rate it. And I'm say, alright no. And I'm rung up at the car and speed off and me go with my car and speed off and me and my girlfriend with the driver and then I cut on the overtake and me overtake and bear them go straight to the airport. And then when I reach the airport now, girlfriend talking them. I think it was because she must have mentioned she work at Ministry of Justice, so I don't think me alone would have get that treatment there. But so reach at the airport and he actually gave me a ticket, but he never gave me a ticket for speeding. It was for the car, the registration or some papers is up, and that was a thing where though attract points off of your license. So him say, give me that because I'm not taking the points off of my license. And it was two young police who look like them been just joined the force. So I don't have any problem with like police per se until I realize say I'm being targeted or so. I even have a friend who joined the police force who I didn't know before him turned police, and the dude was me and him used to go German school, but when I used to go German school I'm with him, he was not in my clique or my circle or friend. We used to see like each other from time to time, but he was not like in my circle who I used to hang out with. I think we have different schedules, so we were like in a different classes. But him and one of my childhood friends were family, were like cousins. So that's how we knew each other. It's like so you attend the cousin and we're right here around, we hang out and so when time, So back in those days what in it we weren't friends. So but shortly after that, like years later now, when time him say him joined the force because he was a car mechanic for a while and the shop where I'm working must have closed down, the boss must have migrate and him say him gonna join the force. I'm wishing him well and sorry. I'm good luck and so forth, And used to check in my girlfriend house. Cause back then with the staff hung out, but that was years after school, and I tell about all the training I go how like him a shoot on target and how him add marks and this and all kind of something and how it nice and that I'm me join the force to cause so and so. But I have no interest in like those things. So, some of that have anything against any kind of police other than when I see them on target me and I actually realize say, I'm being targeted or I feel so. One night I get stopped like 4 times in a row and every police will stop me. I tell them say, yo, I just get stopped a while ago. Them tell me say the man before never did them job or something. And I'm a search for gun until me start joke. I was in the studio and my original come from a party in a town and The last police stop me must say a Portmore Mall or something. And the way coming from, the more time get stopped. And one time, I must search now. He must say, yo, she bought the gun them there. So what I mean gun? You know? She bought the gun them there. So I say, yo, you know, some left it to them and I really have it upon me. So, and then I look at the trunk and I say, nah, I find this, I can't have it. Can I see them say, you think I'm going to really keep it there, so? So Mr. Joker laugh with it, because I don't know if I don't get in trouble, I rate here. But, you know, so I really have a problem with police until, like, I feel like, say, the man target me and all them stuff, too. So that's how this whole cycle thing start, you know. And I see this video where them say, if Obama have, like, dementia and them stuff there, because his body language indicate that him have dementia, like by, as I said earlier. And sometimes I wonder if I may actually get that because of all the psychomedicine when we take over the years, because them really make you feel stupid, and in addition to making you feel like thinking is a chore, it affect my memory. When I'm on it, I can't remember stuff as well. And the last time I was on it was shortly before I started I'm working. And I was trying to get it out of my system because it made me shake and forgetful and stammer and all kind of crap. Not the newer ones. And then when time it make it shaky, then give you a next meds to stop the shakiness. So it make it shaky and you get a next meds to like stop the shakiness, which actually do work. You know? So I was feeling it out of my system at the last job where I was. And but while it was in my system strongly, cause it's an injection will like last a month. But back in the days, I used to get some pills or whatever. So so what happened is I'm talking to a customer at the end of the store, and like I'm customer or some things. I'm say, yo, like I want some dishwashing liquid or rare. So I carry him up there to the top and say, yo, that's where it is. I'm say like Imam tell me say more. Okay, Imam tell me say more two things. So as the first, let's go to the top of the store. And I came to the top of the store, and that was that. I don't remember anything about the second thing. We are walked down and like him say, remember so we need son and like him say but I'm not about the other thing. And I have no clue what the other thing is. Imam tell me say more two things, and I'm say first we I go up the store and get that, and then when I come back down and like get this. And then I carry him to the top of the store and show him the thing, and I walk with him, and like when I walk up and say but I was about the and I had no idea what he was talking about. I had to apologize and say sorry, it's Slim. You can't tell me what the other things again? And then tell me. And that is what happened, you know. But as it fades out of your system, you get better, your memory come back, the shakiness gone and all them stuff there. So that is what happened. You know, and them like we say you one time out of your system, you act a certain way or something. If you read your voice or saw anything. I'm a person when I'm making a point, my tone will increase in terms of volume, but not in anger, rage, or like I'm disrespect, just the volume, you know. So that's just some of the things what like I had to deal with, and actually, based on how I feel targeted, I feel like I was somebody Illuminati sacrifice. And maybe actually I feel my family sacrificed me, you know. And I was upset because the first time this happened and the first encounter with this was when I was at the beach and my brother came down with the police on me at the beach for like nothing, no reason. And I wasn't cutting. I admit that I do cut, but it was a different time now when I went to the club, a nightclub, and got drugged, and I was kept for like a bunch of hours. I don't know what them do to my body, you know. So I had sold my PS3. I think my little brother buy a PS3 or something. I don't recall how I actually get it. I sold my PS3 because I got tired of it and the PS4 was coming out, or I saw. No, I don't know why I just said it. Because I said it because I did actually need the money, but it time when the car the PS4 was I'm coming out. The reason why I played was obsolete because I had like Gran Turismo 5 and the wheel, and I'm a person who like to drive, and that game was now obsolete. And yeah, the PS4 was gonna come out soon, And I never thought Gran Turismo 6 would come out on the PS3. I thought Gran Turismo 6 would have come out on the PS4 because the new Forza was coming out on the new Xbox, which I believe is the Xbox One or so. So I said I have to. So like I said, I'm gonna sell it, you know, and put on for so, and I sell the wheel and so and the pedal, and the wheel with it, and it was actually good. And I used to win up online race. It was the greatest fun. So, and I say, yo, you know, me, but like I joke and tell myself, say, you know, me a big one now, as in an adult, no other implications. So, I just go look, just go look, say I'm just gonna I'm look a girl now. That's all I'm gonna do. I just find a girl and go and kick back out and chill and so forth. So I sell it, and the same time I sell it, I went to the nightclub which is called Club Famous, now called Buzzers, and I went there, and I was drinking some Magnum and some Magnum and Guinness. I believe it was strictly Magnum I was drinking. Oh yeah, strictly a Magnum. Um, but I never drink. No, I think I drink like two or so, and I think I drink one drink in a cup. And I don't want to use the bathroom, and I had like two more. And where I was in a corner by myself, like a dark corner, and I had the Magnum them on the floor, and they were sealed, so I don't think anything happened to them. That's why I leave them there, and I go use the bathroom and come back, and I'm still there to seal. Come back now, I see a girl look appealing to me, so I approach her and start dance with her, you know, um, start dance with her, and uh, dancer, not really soul song. It's a dancer and wind up on her, and she turn around, and I don't know if she, I'm assuming that she like what she see, you know, cause somewhere just dance and rate here, and what it seem like a nice type of energy, and I'm not really like a, I don't say I'm a good dancer or so, but it's just right away you party rate here, but I don't think I would winning any kind of prize feat or have people look and say watch my dance and so. That's not what I do. So I lean forward and ask her what she drinking, and she tell me what she drinking, and I call the bartender, because back then you had the mobile bartenders who like I walk around and call her and say, yo, come on. And the bartender come, and I tell her, I say, buy so and so and so and so and so, or like bring so and so. And that's the only memory I have. I don't even remember what she tell me she's drinking. I just know I call her, I ask her what she drinking. I mean, I ask her what she's drinking, and I tell the bartender. And that's my last memory. Last memory at all. Last memory, no other memory. I woke up in my house on my bed hours later, like I don't know, like probably like midday or 10 or 8 or so. I don't know what time I wake up, but based on the time that my mom said I was brought home, which is like 4 in the morning or 5 or so, and the time when I was in the club, the last time I checked was around 12 or so, probably 12:30 or 1 or so. I theorized that they had me for like probably 4 hours, probably 4.5 hours, from anywhere from 3.5 to like 4 hours. And I don't know what was being done to me then, you know. I also had sold a PlayStation, and I had the money in my pocket, because it was same night I sold it, same night I sold it on PlayStation was night I went to the club, and because I couldn't bother go back home and put on the money in my pocket, I just sell it for like $30,000. I just sell the wheel and pedal for like $6,000 or $7,000 at a game shop in Sovereign. Um, so, but that was like days before. So I'm home now, and I was told two ladies brought me home, and they took the money in my pocket. In addition to taking the money in my pocket, which I did only spend around $1,000, you know. So the was it 29,000 or so. I do probably so. And even though they took the money out of my pocket, they still turn around and ask my mom to pay for the taxi that the music bring me home. You know, which is odd, because if you take the money out of my pocket, why would you need for like collect money for like and bring me home? I tell me said that they weren't good people, Because if it was good people, then you wouldn't if it was good people, then you wouldn't take the money and then charge taxi fare. And them say the reason why them takes long cause them never know where I live. And they were thinking about leaving me at the police station, until them look in my wallet and see my driver's license with my address and carry me there. So they saw my wallet and my ID and the money is gone. So it's definitely them have the money. So I don't know what was done, but since then I started to feel things crawling and moving about in my body, like worms or things are so crawling, and sometimes I feel like some things below the surface of your skin. So I used to cut, like, and things, some lump thing come out or whatever. But I guess it was just like, I'm told it's blood clots by the by the by the doctor, because I'm not a person who just do things willy nilly. I took pictures, and in addition to like taking pictures, I bought an endoscope camera. That's the camera on the tube, and I tape up the camera on the blade what I use, so I could and have it hooked up to my MacBook. So I was taking pictures of everything what I'm doing and documenting, because I wanted to see what these things were. I was expecting to show it on TV or YouTube once I rate it, look, and start research about them stuff there. And some of the things what I find was basically like alien abduction and all them stuff there, but I wasn't abducted by aliens, unless it's aliens disguised as like hot girls in the club, So so that's where that it starts happening. But if it was those times, then I could understand. So okay, he cut himself for a slice of area, so you can understand. So alright then, carry him to the doctor or like find out what's wrong. But back in those days, in 2008 or 2009, 10, I just was moving solitary, and me being solitary was enough for people to say that something wrong with me, because I don't want them company. Because me cut you off, you get look and say, say that something is wrong with me. Not thinking say it could be something that you do, So that's that. That's all I'm saying for today, and but everything happened for the best, because back in those days too, that was like 2010 or so, when time I just start move alone. I was just going to the church or so. I wasn't hanging out, so I was back on the streets. As in, I just came back on the streets. I don't know anybody. I don't have any friend. My friend them migrate or them gone, and nobody. So I don't know. I don't know who's who, or what's what. So, this is the final tale, and I was walking on the road one day, just chilling near where I live. I like I'm corner, and I'm on the corner now, and going across the road to the plaza in my rate area, and I saw a young youth who looked like him live by the place, and like mom like, hey man, say, yo, what go on a rate area? Say me, man, say, yeah, and him say if face look like, like it I'm familiar, or like I like him say, no, actually I have no idea, cause I never think of anything, but I get to understand say it is what you call checking in, or so. That's what they call it. But I did not know, cause I've been out of it so long, just church come back, whatever. So so him say, yo, and I said, no, I'm really boy, and I'm near on the rate area and the rate area. I'm say, eh? I'm say, yo, yeah. I'm say, you don't know rate area, no? I like, I show the name of a youth who look like his age, who like, I thought it was probably his friend, because he's hanging at the corner near where that dude lived, which was my virgin friend. Sorry, which was my virgin son. So right here, I'm saying, I actually do recall what I'm saying, but I wasn't thinking anything. I never have the slightest idea. I was just totally oblivious. I never feel intimidated or checking or anything. Just like, so I'm say, yeah, man, I'm say, yo, you know, say, with it, I'm say, like, you know, say, I'm say that I'm many must like, I'm going to call like Elder Rary and the man that try to seek or learn. Actually, I don't know, but it best some sort of bullshit, something saying that, yo, him look up to man with it, like, I'm going to call my Elder Rary or something like that. I have no idea. Because I never paid any mind here nor there. I'm saying, yeah, when everything go, man, I'm see a rate here around the place or rate here. So, go about the business and I'm going to see him for a long while after that. Thinking nothing. Do exist to me, I don't know anything. So see him again sometime after that, you know. One night we all walk and so yo so and so so and so so and so. I do actually I recall what happened. Like but we were walking what was happening or what I think still, you know. We all walk and some other youth come, some other dude his age like a look a friend them, you know, and them them a talk and I run joke or something and but I'm not thinking anything because him don't say yo, you know, say oh I actually do recall the thing but cause that's how far away it is. Like my try recall. Cause I don't think about it. I don't give it any kind of thought. So but we're walking um I do recall what he's saying, but it's just like small talk. I'm not thinking anything. I'm just thinking this is just little YouTube just for somebody to talk to or reason with or area. That's all I'm thinking. You know, if I look a friend them on rate area. So around 2 or 3 or 4 of them. Yeah. And they're like young dudes. I'm not thinking anything or anything. I don't feel threatened or anything. Cause and for anything I could actually beat up the whole of them at one time. That's how small they look to me and like how small they were and plus I can fight. I know how to defend myself. I'm not a professional level, but I'm not amateur. I'm not like a person who just know off it, you know? It will be somewhere in between like semi pro like then you have amateur and you have like person who can just throw or something. I thought I have a little knowledge. I will get into that later. But so I'm not thinking anything, and I think my phone must ring or something, and it was a cheap phone, a banger phone. It was a little no name banger phone, not even a Nokia. It was a no name banger phone with a flashlight. You know, 'cause I don't know why I had that phone. I think I'm using it until I get a new phone or something, 'cause I wasn't really working or something. So and then just grab my phone and run. But when I grabbed my phone, we were walking like on the field in front of where Ken's Wildflower Bar is, near where the bridge is with across Ken's, you know, like near where Dr. Rodney is, we're walking there. So I slip and drop. So when I walk, I'm a slip and drop. And no, sir, when him like grab the phone and like so I slip and drop and him run, him and him friend him run. And him say something like, yo, suck your mother, kill with the killer, kill her right here or something like no, so he went my kill her and him run. So I never it came as a total shock. I hear this person was who like approached me with kindness and like right here, you know, say yeah, Ella look up to you and like I'm like him say, yo, start Lincoln, right here and you know, and I walk and like those him and Imam see me again and but I actually recall something when it happened now, I start to think back at everything I see. When I was walking, and like I see him I come from far and it's like a van open or like a van stop. But until I never really sure if I see them come out of the van or not, but the van must turn at the end of the road and stop as soon as the van stop, I see like a bunch of dude that walk home. Whether him and him friend of my way. So I start to look at that and say, maybe them even come from actually I'm around here or something. That's what actually think and then I start to look back. So I go home now and start to look at what is happening and I say no say them no I say no said as I say no said these people try to punk me or something and I like as I always do, I do sometimes I start to get angry in retrospect. I was angry before, I wasn't thinking anything. I was totally oblivious. I never even know what checking in was. I never realized it was anything like no matter if you see yo who you where you come from anything. I never even thought it was anything like that. You know, them just talk to me and just casually ask you some stuff and I said, yeah, right here, right, nothing and nothing. So I get vexed now when time I go home, you know, and I say, I go back out, I'm gonna look for them and must do all of them. So I go home and I don't have a weapon or a gun or anything per se. So I went for the biggest knife in the kitchen. I put it in a waist and start to walk on the whole seam and I hurt for them. I spent about half hour to an hour looking for them and couldn't find them. So, and apart from that, I never see them again for like a while after that, you know. And I don't know how long after, couple days or a week or something. Imam see me again like him see me and first of all him like apologize and say sorry for like grab my phone and rate it, you know, him never know cause so and so so and so so and so and you know, and so yo him want to give him back the phone and Ray and that him friend of it up so and that him want me and follow him go up so like I'm sorry just tell him so come. So I went inside for the knife again and it was around like in the evening like probably after 7, 8 or so I'm kinda darkish and when I walk go back up to near where Dr. Rodney is and I'm cutting up on the inside of the road. But the whole time I'm at walk, in my talk and I apologize to right here and in my say some other stuff. I actually don't know what I'm saying. Because I'm just thinking honestly, I'm gonna find a nice corner, a nice spot and just limo up and just shoot the knife right in, you know. That's what I was thinking. The whole time in my walk and I talk about right here and sorry and this. That's all I was thinking. You know, so we walk on the main, I'm cutting on the inside of the scheme now and I say we walk underneath this what then we like reach a corner where there's no street light and there's like a tree like it's like on a road where like a friend of mine live at too. So like I'm wondering if I should do it there and then I start to think but people say like men will walk on the road so people will know say me and you know and I decided alright I guess make it stay and just like collect my phone. So I reach a place now where I'm say yo alright. Him say they will come or like something like that like say like he might get the phone or something and someone and say I should wait here. So I'm there waiting this long while. This long while me I wait. Man wait and I wait and I wait. Nobody. And then I start to think and say, you know what, this guy look funny. Cause I look where I'm waiting and I'm at this little house here, I'm at this greenhouse. This house is full green and white. And I'm saying, why am I coming to wait at this greenhouse here so? And like I start to think of something, this don't look right. And and then I start to think say, you know what, maybe him gone for not the phone but probably a weapon or something. You know? Cause him tell me who wait at this greenhouse. One time him grab the phone and run in my bed say yo I came more kill or like and something like that. So I like I wanna and then I say no like I was thinking if I should hide somewhere and watch to see what happened when Imam come back or if I should just cut. So I said based on how long I've been there and probably by two come back so like I can just leave quick so I can just actually run and just leave and so you know so that was that. But that wasn't the last time I seen him. I just seen him one next time after that. You know? And I seen this next time I was in the bar, I was up like Ken's like Wildflower, you know? I was in like Ken's Wildflower on in Ken's Wildflower on the roof. Just chilling. Like I said they had like the little late night thing where I used to go on every Friday or Saturday night or so forth. I don't recall what time it was, you know, but I saw him again, and I think it was like a deliberate, cause him walk near me, like him dosing me, you know, and he was like, actually the record he was wearing, but him and walk near me like him dose me, but I think it was close enough where him know say did it, you know? And I actually smell the gunpowder. So I think he was trying to make like a statement or something, or like maybe him actually never see me, right? Or probably like here I wasn't there or something. I do actually know. So I never have anything on me because um I say I do have a weapon or anything, and I never even have a knife on me. And up in Kens where I flow them searches, so I'm can't carry anything. So I think why would that happen? Why would somebody wear something that have like gunpowder smell or something, you know? Or um so I left because I never have anything to really defend myself with or anything. And that was the last I ever seen him. I never changed my habit. I never stopped hang out. I never stopped go roam. No, I'm anything. Nothing changed. I guess never see him again. You know. So that was that. So not like say, you know. But I'm not a person who's afraid of people or, you know, cause even when there's more and so I can actually defend myself. I'm not going to try to approach somebody with a gun, with a knife. But if there's somebody who have a gun, who is targeting me, and that person, and I happen to see that person before they pull out the gun, or you know, or if they do have the gun, and then that time, you know, or something, then you know. But I will not be intimidated or anything by anybody who watch or who like I'm right here. And yes, I can actually defend myself, but I wouldn't know because I haven't really had to defend myself in like long time. I've never actually lost a fight. You know, time I used to fight, and from like high school I stopped fight because I determined say fighting this done from long time. You know, that's the reason why I actually stopped fight because I don't get any joy from fighting. Cause you know when time you meet the people, them want come back for you and all kind of something. So I'm not gonna beat up somebody for them to come back. I'm trying to end somebody. So if my mission is to deal with people so that them can't come back, which is to kill people, it have to be something worthy, yeah, that actually needed. You know, though some people take life for nothing and them stuff there. I actually value life. So I don't lift a finger unless it's something worthy to take a life over. Because I have no intentions of beating up somebody for some trivial something, and you know, but when I was in high school, I used to fight. Not a lot, but I had my fair share of fights. You know, like on the first day of school, not on the first day of school, first or second day, two guys tried to beat me up. Or live near, who live near school. School is downtown, and I come from Portmore, and these two guys, them practically walk come school. So them see me and things say, I mean, back then I like had it I'm baby face and I was kind of small, and they're both taller than me, kind of tall and like I'm lanky, but them taller than me. So them decide, so them they try to bully me, and I wasn't having it, cause you know from high school me I beat, from like primary school me I beat up people. I used to fight enough, but yeah. So and still upon the road late, mother report me missing all in the primary school. You know, so when these two guys decided to them they bully me, I did fight both of them one time and beat up the two of them one time. And from then on, people never really much trouble me again. So I never actually had to fight a lot. And anytime I fight, it was actually voluntarily because I was actually good at fighting. So friends would have come to me and say, I like 2 or 3 occasions I can recall, come and say, yo, beat up somebody for me, and Ray, like, you know, so. And I had this friend. I actually like fighting where I used to want to do taekwondo and like kung fu, cause I had friends who used to do kung fu. My friend did taekwondo who used to live near. He died, you know. And my mother wouldn't let me go cause I had a bad temper, you know. So that she not gonna let me learn for fight and beat up people cause my temper too bad. So I used to follow him to class too. So cause him live like 2 houses away from me. So on Wednesday and Thursday or probably at whatever day him go, it wasn't like actually I'm half a trees and I used to follow him and watch through the window. And I watch and learn and observe and practice. I used to practice everything what them teach him and theme house full of trophy and all them stuff there. So, and I used to love fighting. Like anything was saying movie I practice, so I would do the moves what I learned from him and do the move what I learned on movies and the move what I learned in like video games. And back then my favorite game was a game called Double Dragon, which is a fighting game where you like can beat up people. So all those moves what I see in the game, everything except the bicycle kick, I used to do when fighting, and I was very flexible and agile and so forth. So even him used to ask me to beat up people, you know, on like two occasions, because even though in the taekwondo and he's big and thick and probably could have beat me up, you know, he's not allowed to fight because I'm the taekwondo, and the mother would have beat him and I'm afraid of the mother. So when him, if you beat up somebody, Mr. Omar, more I deal with you from right here, right? And beat and one time in the classroom, and I just go in the classroom, I'm show me who, and I get to walk, I sit alongside the youth and pick a fight, like shove and push him and say right here, and then and when them shove him back, then fight starts and I beat them up, you know, and like this other time there was like a fight, and basically that's what used to happen, even like after school one time they will have a fight and it was like an exhibition. People wanted to see me fight because them say when I fight it look like them I watch TV because I'm doing the moves what I see on TV and moves what I learn from him and so forth. And one time after school we walk or somewhere downtown until I look at open lot and them take me stones and a stone car fling and make me and a youth fight, and I never know who I'm going to fight or like what him look like. I just know so after school now I forgot beat up somebody and I just do that, you know. And this next time this bully come to the school, or this big thick youth, big not thick but fat, big fat youth, tall on me, and everybody hear about him because him used to go to the next school and him transfer come in, and they said that one time him bite a youth named Belly and drag him to the principal office. So everybody afraid of him. I don't know what happened, or if him come to the school just to fight me, but it just happened that I'm on the football field one day after school, top field, and then just pick a fight with me, and I had to defend myself, and I was terrified of this guy because this big thick tall man will like love to bite people, and so he's there fighting me, and I'm calling my friend. So yo, come let me beat up a youth, and my friend said me, and he said nah, and but then him a laugh at the same time, cause I guess he never take it serious. So him a watch me fight and I laugh. I'm say yo come in and one me, I'm, you know, and him to look for me after the youth and I laugh. Because him say me I win, but even though me I win, me don't feel like me I win, but as in me know so once him bite me it done, because the youth once him bite you, him not gonna let go. So eventually beat him up still, fight him and I get him drop or so. I know him drop still over him but even though I used to beat up people for my friends, I'm not a bully because I never liked to bully people. There was this one time when I actually bully a guy, this little, and I feel so bad about it, you know. And when the mother come pick him up, and I'm still look on him face, and as with all things, it started as like a play. Like at first, I play with him, until it's like kind of get like a bit serious, and I felt bad. I don't feel good picking on the meek or like the weak or something like that. So I never bully anybody after that. Like a one attempt, I never bother after that. So I don't really trouble people because I don't trust people because them same two guys who are the beat up in like the first day of school or the second day of school, close to the last day of school, me and somebody else fighting, and but and like but after I beat them up like a year later, so we actually become friends. You know, cause them are some baller and them good, you know. Them play ball for the school and raise here, Ray, and everybody starts forming clique and like at the little circle and like we like respect each other and so forth, and it turns out so that we like go the same church, as in I go a certain church in Portmore, them go the same church at the town branch. So when our church have like convention and things like that, we would a meet up, you know. So when we actually meet up, we link and we talk. And back in the days, we used to do summer jobs. Every summer we have summer jobs that's by the government, National Youth Service. And one summer we like actually at the work at the same place, which was Bustamante Hospital, and it's a 3 week program. You know, the last week, unlike the last day, that's when the man pay you, and the last day. So we work at the same place, Bustamante Hospital, but I worked in the office. Them work in like the storehouse or somewhere outside, you know, and that was due to my mother, because everybody go there, like all the young people go there, and everybody in jeans and sneakers, and I don't want to wear my jeans and sneakers. But my mother forced me to wear a tie and button up and all and stuff, and I was so upset because everybody in jeans and sneakers and look neat. I made it look like this little nerd and little tie, and I feel so, you know, I feel away. I was vexed. So the CEO come down, she look upon everybody, and she look upon them and me and everybody, and she look upon everybody and said, "Oh no, go up so, I'm like go with him." And she like send them to like the warehouse or storeroom or for do some rough work or something. And she said, "You come with me." And I was taken to the office, and I said, "Oh, I say it work." So from then I realized that based on how you look, people treat you a certain way. So I was glad to say I'd actually wear the suit and tie because I work in the office. So at my time it easy, I'm working in the office with the office girl, them a chill, you know, and I like them, I work hard, and at the end of the day we're getting the same money. So on the last day they make me go downtown, go collect that money to the bank, and then I'm come back to work. When time I come back to work now, these guys, they don't talk to me none at all. You know, as in when we really hang out, you know, we like each other from school and we see each other and we eat each other, small talk, but we don't sit down and reason or anything. And the last day now, when it's payday, him start to want to hang out and want to know what I like. I want to know when I leave and all kind of stuff. So yo, what time I leave or right away? Something they never asked me before. Some things something or something. So basically, it was them, and they had this other guy with them who also went to the school too, you know. But I don't know him, so I think something. So I waited a little and leave. I never leave out and with them, and then I went back to the office where I work in the stationery, and take out the scissors, big metallic scissors that like Taylor would have used, and I arm myself and wait around a good 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes, and then go down by myself because I was from hospital for walk or crossroad through, so because I wasn't taking any checks. But that should be a sign say they're not to be trusted. I don't pay it no mind. Couple years later now, last day of school, that was like grade 9 or grade so, and then grade 11 like 2 years later, on the last day of school or close to the last day of school, close to some holiday, me and this dude a fight now, and I never picked the fight. My best friend at the school was in his class, and class never started yet. So I was sitting in his chair talking to my friend, and he wanted me to come out to him chair. And I said, "Cool, no man, class has started. I'm just go and chill until class start. No, teacher never come yet." So I talk to my friend, back turn to him, on the field, until the turn around, and then see this dude that top me on my face, boom, top me on my face, and get up and walk like I'm accomplished something. So, and that was the only time I've ever been punched. I've never been in like all the fights where I've been in. Nobody ever get to land a punch, you know. And even them throw punches like a block, a dodge, and so forth. You know, cause I'm very level headed. I do fight and in rage, and I fight relax and calm, and watch hands and so forth. And I find I fight better that way because when I was younger, in like primary school, every time I fight, I was in a temper and really like and puff on your too hard. But in high school now, I find say I fight better when I relax and calm and so forth. So, and I learn how to dodge and block and stuff from like friend and from movies and so forth. And so I actually don't know what a punch feel like until that dude punched me in my face. And I do recall, but it wasn't anything of note, as in it never jerked me or anything. And he's a big fat dude, not really tall or anything, but it was stout like. So when I thought I know, I was insulted by him thumping me and walking away because when he thumped me now, I expect for fight to start, feeling for the clear and say start it now. He punched me and walk away, which I found insulting because that means say in things I would just take that so I punch him in the head back. I've never hit a person in the back before, but because him turning back to me, I believe that's what he deserved. And that punch fractured my wrist or fractured my knuckle, which was bad because I had just made the basketball team, and because of that, and I actually don't get to play. I missed the whole season with my knuckle or my sprain or like fracture or something like that. But I never knew it then because after that the fight started and I didn't actually beat him up. So, as in punch kick, the classes were separated by drywall, and I kick him through the drywall and make him go in the other classroom and so forth. So when that happened now, the two guys who tried to bully me on the first or second day of school or early in the school, they called him. I thought they were my friends as well. So when I said them call him, I said, what go on? I don't call him for them. Call him and them open them knapsack and take out a knife game. And take out the knife and I run come now. So when them give me a knife now, I'm totally unarmed. I just leave. As in, even though I can fight and block and so forth, chances are even when I block, it would have probably still cut me or so. So that's why I had recently bought some sleeves, something where you put on your wrist or put on your hand so that if people cut it, like it will block the knife. And so, but anyway, that's like years ago. So I went downstairs and then I was taken aback because I can't believe that those two dudes who, even though we had issues in like first years of school, 5 years past now, and we chill and hang out and really hang out every day, but we sort of have like some sort of little friendship and peace thing going on, and where we reason more while or rate away, and like we saw each other at church trips, summer jobs and so forth. Even though I should have known from the last year when the payday thing, but I never really did expect that. So from then on, I decided I'm not gonna fight anymore because I will never feel safe beating up on somebody because I will always wonder if and when them gay come back. So everything must finish there and there. So I'm not gonna fight anymore. If it's life and death, and I like if I have to self-defense kill somebody, I will do that. But I'm not gonna beat up anybody again. So that was the last fight I have. So him have the knife now, and I leave the class and class start and teacher come in and rare, and I'm downstairs. I never have a class, so I needed a knife. So you have some dudes who buy food for you, so I send them out. Well, one of them. So I gave him my money and said, yo, I'm gonna need to buy a knife for me, buy like a ratchet. Back in the days, the ratchet was like $150. So I gave him, I said, about 200, so I buy the ratchet. Man, come back with this blunt, rusty knife. What? Them take a mix cement, it all have cement on it. This square shaped knife. And I was so upset. I said, yo, what is this? Yo, pay my money. And then I started, wait. I said, this is even better. I said, give me. I take it because I'm thinking this is a square knife and rusty. So for me to stab him with this, it'll go well painful. Because the knife is a brute force. You have to push it in flesh. And then it'll cause a jagged cut or hard to stitch. And then now it rusty, so you might get infection and tetanus and all kind of shit. So I'm gonna say, yeah, this is the right thing. So I took the knife and I had the knife in my bag. And I'm sitting downstairs on the fence waiting for class to finish, and he's upstairs. And I'm look down and talk me, and I say, yo, wait till I come down right here, way. And I have a knife in the bag, and my hand holding the knife in the bag, and the bag is behind the fence like this. I'm sitting on the fence, and by the time I'm eating a bun and cheese and a juice, waiting patiently for him to come down. And then now when him come down, him and him entourage or posse raided him come down, and the first thing him do, I grab me by my collar and say, hey boy, right here, Ray. And I hold his hand, one hand holding his hand, and the other hand with my knife in the hand. And then I start to think, say, I could easily take out my knife now and guess jam up and all them stuff there. But then I say, this is downstairs in front of the whole school, everybody watching Middle Day. After I do this now, I'm going straight to jail. If in my dead or whatever, straight to jail. So I start to think, so I better find out which part him live, or something like that. Or like I'm catching him some other time or something. That is what I would start to think. So I guess leave there and say, yo, just have like a man. And eventually Lego and part, and that was the last time I ever fight. From then I never fight again. So that's just story of fighting and why I don't fight. So even when the last time I could have fought somebody was when I was working at this company with the driver, and the driver we got into it, and I never do it, because it makes sense. But I was armed, whereby if he had attacked me first, I would have actually defend myself, because self-defense is no crime. So I'm a type of person who I would wait for somebody to throw the first blow and touch me first. And because I'm a fighter or a brawler, unless somebody throw a punch or fist me, I don't really feel like I'm fighting. There was this one case with this dude who live on my road, who is not a bad person. He's a dude who I respect, and like, actually, okay, respect is like a strong word. There is no respect, because back in them days there was no ratings or respect anything. I just dude, but he's a dude who like my rate, and like, just like some nice dude, him and him brother and so forth. I'm good dudes, friendly, and them I'm known enough about car, and I'm always talk to them boss and all them stuff there. And this was before high school. This was in primary school, and I'm running around on the rooftops in the scheme, and I'm over his house, and the dogs them a bark off a mirror or something, and I think I had a mirror, and I was shining down the mirror in the light of the dog. I actually do in the eyes of the dog. I don't recall what I was doing, but I was troubling the dogs, and like my shining the mirror, or like when I affect them or something. And maybe in there I try to sleep, so he get back and say, yo, when I love my dog, man, right here, and I'm like, him start cuss and start bad. And then I actually felt bad. I say, alright, true, you're right, sorry. And then I left. And I was looking down the dog, and I actually feel bad, because I'm a dog lover, as everybody know. I actually like dogs. From them days there. My childhood, I'm next door neighbor had a dog named Duchess, which was like a Rottweiler, big Rottweiler. And that was our favorite dog. We used to play with her every single day, and use them to chase people on the road, because though she's harmless, if we run with her, she would chase people. So I said, sick her. And then we start run, and the people them think the dog are chase them, but the dog not chase them, the dog are run because we are run. So we used to have enough fun. So from back in those days, I actually loved dog. So I felt bad for what I did, And I come down the road, and he must see me, and I'm not sure how I slip or so, but I slip and fell on the ground. And I'm on the ground, and I must have dragged my foot and said, right here, Ray. And I said, relax, I'm done. I said, sorry, I never mean to dog, cause I did done tell him sorry from on the roof, and I felt bad. And he's like a person who like a view as like an enemy. It's like a person who is a friend who we talk and reason with, and always learn things from, and so forth. The person who actually, I don't want to say admire, but the person who you think is a good person, who you like, So he never throw the punch or and so I said, you relax and so forth. But in did like at the job, I do have no memory, because this is not something that etched in my memory, because I never view it as anything. It wasn't anything. So in jag my foot and right here, and must slide upon the ground say it was like after I fell. But he never kicked me or thumped me or pushed me or do nothing. You know, I'm gonna say, yo, relax man, and so forth, and it done. And then I went home and everything was fine. And as I always do, I go home and start to look at point and start to play it over my head and start to get vexed again. And say, you know, say, what I'm doing wrong, right here, right? And this is before age 10. This is like in primary school, you know? So it was in age 10. And I did actually think about it, go back and go like doing some things, and but I actually changed my mind and I decided against it. And it wasn't anything out of any fear or anything, it's just that I guess not really thinking it worth it because couldn't bother. Cause I wasn't really angry in the moment. You know, it's when I go home and think about it. I say, you know, say so and so and so and so. Yeah, so and that was the only thing in my life where it could be considered a loss, you know? And like if I fight, but no fight never lost. So I mean it never started, you know. All it would take is just one punch and no punch wasn't thrown. So I guess my history that from fighting days and all them stuff. So I'm not a person who like back down or get afraid or fear or anything. Cause as I demonstrate with my friend, I went back to the party by myself with nothing but a knife and a machete. Or I think it was just like a machete. And like I went back in the kitchen to get a knife because I couldn't bother pull out the machete in the house or so. And like I never know what room she was in or so or something like that. So actually I don't know. I don't I don't actually recall. So I guess it's that. You know? So I tell you long and short of how I cut off people and how do change something I have been doing from a small, and how I was trying to get weapons to arm my friends, but as somebody would have said, like them play themselves for, you know, or things of that nature, and um, it really hurt as evidenced by the tears, but come when I talk about it, but everything happened for the best, and eventually that car did actually write off and crash, you know, and it was my friend who did crash it, not that friend, but like one of my friends from like my school, one of my friends from town. Cause after, so we like cut them off and so and like I'm hanging out with my friends from town strictly, and you know from like Mountain View to like Spanish Town, and we all come from a club one night. One night we like go on go club, and I was drinking. So because I was drinking, I met my friend drive. I never actually got inside the club because they were at the go club, but like someone like some of us went inside and some stayed outside. Me and my friend from school, like so close friend, would stay outside and it's like lean up on the car, drink, kind of talk and a reason about life while them inside of the club. So on the way back now, um, like it was like his brother and like his friend. Where I drive downtown and the car light was tilted in the air cause one night with my friends them one even with my friends from the scheme who live near me, but I went to play basketball in a Waterford. So on the way back, when the time we go play basketball, the car full and I was driving hard, and I pressed the brake at a stoplight, but because of the weight in the car, what I never know, car was like the only way I play basketball, like you know, the car was like overloaded, so the brake never hold as much. So it come to a stop and it's barely touch a car, you know. So no damage was done, but the bumper, but the car dipped and the light hit the bumper of the car in front. So from then the light on the driver's side was tilted up in the sky, so it had never aimed properly. So because of that, when time I drive in the night, it don't really shine as bright as it could because it kind of point up in the sky. So my friend now is driving home from the go-go club, which I'm too drunk to drive from because before we go to the go-go club, we stop by this girl who I know in Almond Town, who is my friend from when she used to live in Pomar, but she moved there. So sister and still not really anything like look a girl or to get sex or anything, just like a good friend. But I mentioned her because it is important to note how drunk I was. Because when I was there, while I was talking to my friend, she looked at him and said, "Yo, you," and said, "Yo, you need to carry more, man, so." Cause, and that was the one time I drink. That was the one time I decided to drink. Cause I don't get drunk or anything. That was the one time I said, "Yo." So I don't know what I was saying to her, but whatever I said to her, she told him, "Yo, you need to carry more." So, um, and that was before the club. So after then, we went to the go-go club and where I drive now, and I make him drive because I recognize I'm too drunk to drive. And him can drive too, but at the time he was driving, he never have him license. Cause him license suspended because he hit on somebody. So his license gone because he hit on somebody upon the road, and he never actually stopped because the place where he lit on the person was a place where, if him stop, they more likely take him out of the car and beat him or something or whatever. So him license gone. And I have my license, but me too drunk for drive. So he's driving downtown and the car light is not pointing on the road, point up on the sky. So and like in my speed and there's a slight embankment on the road, like the road's parting two, and it's have a semi roundabout. It's like split the road, but there's no street light and in of a seat. So the car went over the embankment and got airborne like a ramp, based on the speed he was going. And when the car was in the air, it's when I was sober because I'm reclined in the seat and just enjoy, just like half drunk. I'm reclined outside days, and I woke up when the car was in the air. So when the car is in the air, I woke up and got alert and came to my senses right away. So when the car is in the air and it land, the car was going to a gas station, going straight to the gas station. And I, from watching movies, know what happened when cars go into the gas station. So I said, "Can't make it happen." So I just push man over and turn the wheel, and the car straighten up, but it hit the sidewalk and spin, not flip over, just spin. It make like a spin, and that break the rim and the axle or something like that. So the car couldn't move. So, he was actually devastated because, um, he's there saying, "Lord, look, I'm mash up a car right here and feel away," and he was totally out of it. And I'm the person who was drunk now who have to shock myself. In fact, he was so devastated I couldn't believe he was acting like that. Cause he's like, look up to us like the big homie, as like my, you know, as like basically actually I look up to him because the you want to learn enough things from, enough, in terms of life and streets and all them stuff there. So I'm gonna really expect that, you know. And I should add that the night when that same night when the car right off, um, there were actually weapons in the car, you know. So um, so the car come now and it right off, and police come on the scene, and I'm the one who's doing all the talking because he's like devastated and he was up on the curb like say like him semi was start, you know. So and I'm fully sober. I don't know how I get sober so quick. I'm so, "Well, officer, I was driving so and so because so and so talking decent, straight, no slur, no drunkenness. I got sober in the air." So yeah. So I did all the talking and them told the car down police station and railway, and somebody phoned it missing because it was like downtown in the middle of the morning, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and the road empty. But as soon as the car crash, it come like a market, everybody out. Everybody out. And I asked me if alright, and so it was properly, was decent. Though something was stolen though. I don't recall what was stolen. Or I think my friend's cell phone, like my phone was in the car, and so and somebody took the phone. But there was something else. The guy who came and let me in, I mean the guy who called the police or like called my mom or called my brother or whoever, the phone was him carry was a house phone, like a landline. And it was 100 meters long, as in it lived like a couple miles down the road. and I'm walk with the phone come plug into your mouth. That's how long the phone call is. And the time I'm like, wow, people on the play. So um that was that, you know. And then now when that happened now, and the car right off, and the car park up on the front lawn now, you know. My friends them who live in the scheme, who the Vex car, I used to check my friend them out of the scheme. Them at the point like I told you so, and Ray, we're still not talking, but they were actually happy. And we're just like, yeah, I could have see the smug look on them face. I was like, like say that's what I'm feeling at the bigot, you know. When if they never saw jealous and move like a girl, cause jealous is like a female thing. When I expect man to get jealous and give man bad eye and all them stuff to, as in my friend them from school and town could have see say them you they can have something against them based on how them a look on them. And them only jealous because of the care thing. So them be actually glad, you know. And then them must say, yo, see them people and your friend cause the car crash and like them to come look for you, but they actually came. But the end's kinda far as in all the way as Spanish sounded like a mountain view and no car up on the ends, you know. So but Virgin did buy a bike. The same Virgin would write off my car him buy a bike. And when him buy a bike now, him be start to come check me. You know? So it's not like say them now enough time him mom come check me and say, yo, Omar come back go. Really like him want to carry me on the ends cause a long time ago up behind them stuff there. And my my mom wanna make him do it. As in that I was age 20 then or 2021. Yeah. And the same way how my mother used to run girls when you know sure I'm like near adult and sure run him like and like in time him come like where I talk yes out there like they watch and I get like the bad look and steer them so because of that now them I feel comfortable to come check me because the look of my mother I give them and all them stuff there and the time when them and the time when I actually planned to go when I was going on the bike to go down to Spain and when I come out and say no you're not going on the bike no you're not going on the bike you're not go up on the bike and so to the man them carry deal with that, so they must rather not come. So it's but it's not like a case where say the man a really friend call them not check me, which my other friend from here was like trying to imply and so and like I'm so forth. And strangely enough, maybe it's for the best, cause that same friend who bought the bike, he might actually get lick off of the bike, carry him off of the bike and they mash him up bad in the hospital and them have a kind of metal line foot and him bone fly out and go up on the road and dog run down with it like a piece of bone and something and all kind of something happen. Like, so maybe it was for the best when I look and say maybe my mother that who stand up and I'm growing and such and not go up on the bike. Probably if I go up on the bike, but who to tell? But um I'm actually migrate now still. But one time and before it happened, when time get back our next car, we actually drive go check him again and but the two mobile like how, walk with him little limp and so and things of that nature. And them time they in the move from town from the Portmore, move from Mountain View come live near Cumberland or something like that. I rate area. So it was a near drive from checking and we used to have some nice reason and so good bridging and them stuff there, So everything happened for the best because and I have to look at life and say I am blessed because apart from the bike thing, that same virgin who the Vex cars I'm not link them with or like cause them carry use the car and so forth who like live near me, Prior to that, when his dad actually rent a car, his dad did rent a car. And on the last day when him had the car, like him dad rent the car for a couple of days. And the last day him dad say yo only can have the car for the night or whatever. And for the like it was a Friday night. And we were supposed to go out. And my thing is that I always take long for it, even from them time. So no matter what I act like is no, cause I have issues where I take long for it. That was from them time I take long for it. And they were waiting on me and it took so long to ready that them go leave me. And I was so devastated, like, oh, the man for go leave me start Friday night and we have the car and Ray. And like everybody gonna left me and make a still man like I listen radio because back then like you used to listen radio and then play the little mix them. Somebody listen to the radio and like around 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock or whatever, the radio break the man start the music for like announcer car crash. Them say yo, breaking news, accident happened on Ray. And when I listened to the details, it was my friend them, was them. So maybe if I had go, I would be in the car, I'd be dead. So I don't really feel bad when things do go my way in life, you know, cause anything can happen, so and I'm thankful for my mom even though she, you know, go overboard and all them stuff there, keep me safe from enough who to tell, you know. So I guess eat that still. So what the time? 2 hours and 5 minutes. It's definitely gonna get edit and chop up car. And I want so. Oh, and don't mind the pillow. This is not really dirt. It's actually it's not dirt. It's actually green juice. Believe it or not. Yeah, it's actually green juice. Honestly, it's green juice. So I won't mention what I use green juice and do and why it is on my pillow. Yeah. So I like to use green juice and like do stuff. And the whole layer in the pillow is 2 pillowcases, guys. I wash it and believe so I press my pillow. Yeah, so I press it on the iron, do that. And it's not like I leave the iron on it. The iron is just too hot. I bought the iron and it's a very powerful iron. So I just be sliding and when I lift up the iron I see a hole. So it's not like I pull on something and go away. Actually that happened too. And by the grace of God I put on the iron and it was steaming, and when I come back it stopped work. As in it never get to lift up, so all the steam went inside the iron and it had the light on and it just stopped work. And it stopped work for around a day or two and start back because God knows I couldn't buy back the next iron. So anyway, I guess that's still I have bought some new sheets so they should come soon. These are the sheets that I like to use because them do fuzzy. I do like cotton and stuff. So I'm against fuzz. Cause even though fuzz is like another word for police, I don't mean the police this time. So anything with fuzz, I don't wear because I had the experience of people putting powder and stuff on my clothes. So I wear stuff that can quickly identify if it have any powder or any foreign substance on it. That's why I wear these silk type, polyester type things. And that's all I wear these days. So if you see me looking like Ernest or Mark Zuckerberg or Steve Jobs wearing the same thing over and over, it's not necessarily the same clothes, it's just plenty of the same things. Mark Zuckerberg, I have a closet full of the same clothes, same shirt as Steve Jobs. And then people that are billionaires, so don't judge me feet. I'm not a billionaire, but hopefully. I don't have any aspirations to be. And I say that. Mark Zuckerberg, they wear the same clothes. Each one of his shirts costs $500, which I think is dumb. Just because you're rich, there's no law that when time you're rich, you must waste your money upon thing or foolishness or like things totally unnecessary. I believe in needed luxury. You know what I mean? So you can treat yourself to wants and desires and things you need, but sometimes it don't make sense. There's no reason why you need a T-shirt for $500 that look like a plain shirt, unless you have some sort of skin ailments and the fabric what it make from kind of soothe your skin. As is my case with these two things, it soothed my skin from the fuzz and soothed my peace of mind, so I'm not wearing anything when the body sprinkle anything upon. So anyway, it's gone on for 2 hours and 9 minutes. So I'm gonna post it. Anybody who watch it, don't watch it. Like and subscribe. I have a lot of things, as I say, in the works. The pipeline, I think I'm going to start next week. As in next week Monday. I will start the Bible study, and I will start the breakdowns of scripture, of things like that, and things on the internet, like just have like a reaction on channel of news and stuff, given my viewpoint that God gave me, you know, from seeing things and angles that other people may not necessarily see, and things of that nature. So, you know, I don't order the mic yet. When I buy the mic, I will start doing music. You know what I mean? So, um, download the songs written, just the usual. This is just an update, you know. So hit that. So take care. Have a wonderful day. That's my Sunday blog. Who will watch it can watch it and like and subscribe. Not to this channel, but well, to this, but to the other one, which is Objective Facts, Truths and Solutions, which I will probably link in the description for this. Yeah. So look at more.